We're live, we're good?
We're good, let's go.
Alright guys, we are back with an episode of the O'Malley Show. You guys bagged us to come back. I saw the comments everywhere. I didn't see one comment anywhere, but we're here. And we're here with Mykel. We're not here with Daniel. Daniel's in Texas doing his thing. We're here with my older brother.
Best looking one, by far.
And
we got
a little topics to talk about. I think first off we start with well, first of all, you're drinking some coffee. Where'd you get your coffee? Circle K?
No, I got the coffee. I got coffee at home with the Keurig.
Is it decent?
It's not bad.
Keurig coffee just
Keurig
seems
coffee's not bad.
I don't know, man.
It doesn't hit like Circle K coffee does, but...
Nah, I don't know how people drink that Circle K shit. Anyway.
Not bad.
Everyone and their grandmother is sending me the screenshots of Song Yadong versus Suga at December 6th. People are saying, yo, that's congrats. When does fight camp start? All this and that. I'm assuming it started because someone sent me, I think Garrett showed me or Tim showed me, there was a, when the fights were in China, Song took a picture with Merab and said, I'll see you, he's fighting me next or whatever. To be honest, I don't know what the plan is. There's nothing official on my side. I haven't talked to UFC specifically on who, when, and where. Song seems like a great next opponent, though. I mean, it makes sense. I like the matchup. That seems good. As far as the date goes, December, January, February, fucking November, I'm ready to go. Call me next week. And I'll probably say that's too short notice. But I do like the matchup. Makes sense. I'm healthy. I'm feeling good. Been training like a motherfucker. And, again, I like that matchup a lot. So, me versus Song, that's what's next. Hell yeah. The UFC fights last night. Diego Lopez versus Jean Silva. Oof. That fight, dude, both those guys are savage. Did you watch that?
No, I've tried to watch the highlights, but it wouldn't let me yet.
God, that was such a sick fight. And such an important fight for the division right now. Because 45, it's like, you don't know who's a clear contender. I think Aljamain Sterling, definitely, whether he deserves a title shot next or he fights. I mean, Aljo's 36. He's done so much in the sport. It's like you could give him Alexander Volkanovski. You could give him that next fight. Say, you know what I mean? Like that's fair.
Who's the belt right now? Volk.
What a fucking beast Volk is. Goes out there, gets knocked out by Islam, gets knocked out by Ilya, and just stays fucking dialed. Gets the belt back. Against someone like Diego Lopez, he looked like a savage on him. But Jean Silva looked good too. Like he's legit. Like he strings a couple more wins together, he's gonna be an issue. So I guess really, yeah, Volk versus Aljo makes sense. Who else is in that? Lerone Murphy. That makes sense for Volk next. Aljo. I mean, who knows what UFC's gonna do? That might do Aljo versus Lerone Murphy. Shit, they might do Aljo versus Aaron Pico. We'll see. It's crazy to think Volk's the UFC featherweight champ, just considering everything he's been through, and he's back on top. That's cool as hell.
He doesn't shove all in after a bad beat, dude.
No, he does not shove all in. He stays dialed. He plays disciplined poker.
Stays dialed.
Canelo Crawford, you watched it. You're a big boxing guy.
Yeah,
Name three boxers other than those two.
Mike Tyson.
Jake Paul.
Canelo, Floyd.
No,
Terence,
it's weird.
Terence Crawford.
The boxing, like,
big fan.
It takes two superstars to make a mega fight. I mean, the UFC, Dana, Netflix, they did a great job promoting it as a fucking mega fight. They sold out Allegiant Stadium. It was a mega fight. It was massive. But for me, I didn't feel that, like, did it feel like a mega fight to you?
No, I didn't even know who Terence Crawford was until...
That's what I'm saying. Canelo, massive superstar. And then, like, Terence, I think I started becoming familiar with him, like, last year, maybe 2 years ago. I heard his name. They did a good job making it a super fight. And then he goes out there and beats Canelo. I guess he was moving up 2 weight classes. He looked like very similar size to Canelo. Didn't really look like that kind of like, oh, he's moving up 2 weight classes. David versus Goliath.
Yeah, I didn't see that at all.
But they did a good job. I actually didn't. G and I watched the first 3 rounds, and I was like, dude, it's getting late. So I actually didn't end up finishing it. I watched the highlights of it the next morning. I saw Crawford won. The first 3-4 rounds, I was like, God damn, Crawford is faster. And he was looking really sharp in those first few rounds. And I was like, I mean, at that level, it's like, it's who makes a mistake first. And both guys are so good at being so calculated and not making a mistake. But it just didn't feel like Conor versus Floyd. It didn't feel like Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul, which is absolutely different, completely different level of boxing. But
I definitely would have rather watched the Canelo fight than that Mike Tyson fight. Any day.
You hear Mike versus Floyd being.
That's not even. There's no way.
I don't. Is that? I heard someone talk about it.
I did too, but I feels like it's like the why?
It's looking real. It's like all right. It's getting crazy. But Canelo made $100 million supposedly.
150, they said. I was
$150 million. They sold out Allegiant Stadium supposedly. I wasn't there. Didn't see every seat. It's on Netflix. Massive. 150, even if it's $100 million. I mean, that's what Conor supposedly made against Floyd when they boxed.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was crazy. But you said you watched it. How would you think?
Watch it. I cannot get over how much Canelo looks like Tim. That was when I really can't. And Zay kept saying, "Is that Tim? Is that Tim?"
Bro, when we went to Mexico once, he took like 30 pictures, and then it's pretty much anytime we travel anywhere at the airport, Canelo. You hear about the Paramount deal?
Yep.
$7.7 billion, $1.1 billion per year.
That's insane.
That's fucking, yeah, it's hard to even wrap your head around that kind of money. But Netflix, I know people were like, didn't know if it's going to go to Netflix. I mean, I don't even know if Paramount was like kind of floating around there. There was a couple different spots, Amazon Prime.
Where does that money come from? Well, where does 7.7 billion come from for just for the UFC? That's just for UFC.
That's for UFC, and they're paying them 1.1 billion per year for the rights.
So they must be getting like the money off the commercials, or like where are they getting their benefit from?
Yeah, the signups are one of them.
Yeah, I see that, but even how many signups do you have to get 1.1 billion, and then once you're signed up,
the subscription model is so crazy because that's what a lot of companies base their business off of is a subscription model, because people will do $6, $7, $8, $9, $10 a month and then not even completely forget about it. But yeah, it's hard to wrap your head around that many people signing up to watch. But you have Conor come back and fight anybody, like how many subscriptions you're going to get from that.
Well, how much is a subscription? Like $15?
Yeah.
Say you get how many millions of subscriptions you need to pay that 1.1 billion?
Yeah, I get it. It's hard to wrap your head around.
And then for 7 years, you'd have to continually grow. Like if they have that subscription is not going to count the next year, so they're going to have to double. It doesn't make sense to me, but there's money there somewhere, obviously, or it wouldn't happen.
Well, UFC's growing still, and it's still somewhat new compared to like the NFL or NBA or MLB. And it's still growing so fast, and they have huge stars like Suga Sean O'Malley.
Yeah, Suga Sean.
You know what I'm saying? Suga Sean is a big deal. He may be coming off 2 losses, but don't count him out yet, man. He's still got a little juice in the old juice box.
Yeah, I believe it.
You know what I'm saying? This episode is sponsored by Big Ass Magnum Condoms. If you have a huge cock and you need to protect your penis, get some Magnum Condoms.
That's fire.
It's not really sponsored by them, but they should send us.
I thought it really was, dude. I was like, this badass.
But yeah, Paramount deal. Everyone keeps asking like about fighter pay. I still haven't talked to UFC about the whole, because our contracts are going to have to be negotiated at some point, because the pay-per-view model, like when you're champion, when you defend the belt, you get pay-per-view points. Obviously, that's completely out the window. There's no more pay-per-view. I know I heard Dana say in an interview, someone said, "Oh, what about fighter pay?" And he said, bonuses are going up. Which it would, bonuses going up is that's cool. But it's super curious what that does for the athletes, what that does for the superstars, the low end people. 10-10 is the base pay, I believe. So if you get signed to UFC, you no matter who you are, you get $10,000 to show, $10,000 to win. And then you go out there, put on a beautiful fight performance. You might be able to negotiate. Now you're getting 20-20 instead of going from 10-10 to 12-12 if you win. That's how most fighters. You sign a contract with UFC, you get 10-10, and you win that fight. Your next fight, you get 12-12. You lose that fight, I'm pretty sure you stay at 10-10.
Makes sense.
But I'm curious where that goes. If that goes up to 15-15, even a little bit would go a long way, especially for a lot of these younger guys that are getting in the UFC, or not even younger guys, even the older guys, 28, 29, 30 years old getting in the UFC. It's like
that 38-year-old guy just got signed. It wasn't 38 from the Contender.
Yep.
I was like, damn.
Speaking of 30, wasn't Terence Crawford 37?
It was 37, 35. One of them's 35, one's 37.
That's crazy. But, yeah, Paramount deal, super curious where that leaves, me specifically, but just all fighters and where that goes with the money. I'm obviously coming off 2 L's. I think I did mention that.
Do you think that part of the reason for that deal with Paramount is because of all the people streaming it?
100%. Yeah, I think, pay-per-view models just was dying slowly. People would just...
Because, everyone I know streams...
Everyone.
Everything, yeah.
Like, we always get bought the fights. We did fight reaction videos, so we always bought the fights. I can't afford it to fucking cut out. But, yeah, pay-per-view is pretty much gone, pretty much dead and gone. That's going to be crazy. Kids coming up nowadays and never even know what a goddamn fucking pay-per-view model is.
All right.
We got Cory versus Merab coming up in a few weeks. We'll talk a little bit more about that as it comes. I think it's still like 3-4 weeks away. Interesting matchup. Dude, I'm so curious. I know I believe Cory has the skill set to beat Merab. I believed I did too, and that didn't work out. I still believe I can. But I do think Cory can beat Merab. But Merab just finds a way to win. I think skill for skill, Cory's a better fighter all around. Merab's just fucking so goddamn good at what he does. He grabs a hold of people, doesn't let go, and finds a way to win. I'm super curious how that fight plays out. Off the top of your head, prediction, what do you think?
I don't ever watch Sandhagan, but I watched Merab versus you a couple times. I think Merab, no, it didn't go so well.
Yeah,
but I think I think Merab goes in there and he has like this confidence that you can see on his face that that I think has such a huge play in how he does, because it doesn't look like he doubts himself about any fucking thing that he's doing. Yeah, whether it's kissing backs or
that's
doing gay shit, whatever he's doing, he's very confident, even though he's awkwardly. It's like awkward confidence.
Dude, confidence is such a huge role in fighting, and it's a whole huge role in anything you do, but fighting specifically, it's like you have to trust yourself and be confident in your skills. The first time I fought him, compared to the second time I fought him, felt like he went out there and beat Umar. He beat me, close fight in the first one. Then he goes out there and beats Umar, and then the second fight, he just felt like, the confidence was... He felt like no one's gonna fucking beat him. So, but Cory has that confidence too. He's fucking super skilled. I'm excited for that fight.
Was your confidence lower going into that second fight? Would you say? Did you kind of have that doubt after?
No, not really. I was more confident going in there, having already had faced him and felt him. Right. I'm like, okay, I know what he brings to the table.
Right.
I had a way better fight camp. But yeah, he just fucking. His cardio is just crazy. I think that third round he shot took me down. I got up, I think, 3 or 4 times. He just kept returning me. And, it was exhausted. He grabbed my fucking neck, and I made a mistake. I wish I would have known how much time was left. I wouldn't have kind of tried to wrestle up or get in that front headlock position and made it to the next round. But I didn't. Fuck me. What else we got? Fucking poker, dude. I'm not even going to talk about poker much because I don't think that many people really give a fuck about poker, but I am an absolute addict right now. Like, full on 10 out of 10 addicted to poker. It is bad. It is getting bad. Someone please help me. Someone please send me a number to call.
Intervention.
Please, someone sit me down and talk to me about the poker.
That's actually what Garrett and I were going to bring up next, Sean.
Let's go play. Actually, realistically, it's 9 a.m. right now. We got a tournament at 10 a.m. at the casino, and it's going to be absolutely fucking incredible. Unknown Text on Netflix. You watched it. I watched it. If you haven't watched it, go watch it. And fast forward like 4 or 5 minutes. Spoiler alert. Just go watch it. I could not. That show. I was in bed watching it.
Yeah.
When I found out who it was, the mom texting her, I was pacing back and forth in my bedroom. And I had like goosebumps.
What blows my mind is how they're doing these interviews with the mom, and she's still denying it. Like during the interview, that I was like, "What the fuck is really going on here?" Because she's like, and I was scared for her. But I'm like, "You were the one doing it. Like, how narcissistic can you be, dude? That's crazy."
I couldn't believe it either. Because Tim and Mariah were like, "Oh, you gotta watch it." And Mariah was like, started telling me. Tim's like, "Shut the fuck up! Don't tell him."
Yeah.
And she's like, "You're just not gonna believe who it is." And I'm like, "Oh, I'll figure it out." I thought it was a teacher or fucking something. Bro, it was the mom being interviewed in the fucking show. Oh, it got me so mad. And then at the end of the episode, she's texting, "I love you, honey," and all that stuff. Like, do you watch to the end?
Yeah, no, I watched some of it. It was already spoiler alert before. I already heard it was the mom. But then when I was watching the show, I was confused. I was like, this bitch already knows that she's like the one doing it. So how, like, the reason they're making this show is because it came out that your mom's the one doing it. Like, and then in the interviews, the mom's still acting like she's not the one doing it. So I was just like, what the fuck?
Bro, what I don't understand is how she didn't get more trouble. She like went to she barely got in trouble. It seems like she was texting a minor, "I want your fingers in my wet pussy," or he needs blowjobs. That dude's 14.
Yeah.
Imagine if that was a dad texting a daughter.
Oh fuck that. Yeah, right. No, it'd be fucked.
Dude, he would get in so much trouble, so much more backlash. But this lady's sitting there, like a dad couldn't go and sit there and he shouldn't be able to. I'm not saying he should. The mom shouldn't have been able to sit there and talk about. Dude, she should be in a mental home.
Well, it's crazy how much the daughter still doesn't like hate her mom.
That's so sad. Bro, the mom was comparing it to drinking and driving, which is not good either. But she was saying, like, she's like, everyone makes mistakes. Everyone's not perfect. Like, people drink and drive. Like, bro,
for fucking years, dude.
Daughter
for years.
Telling you, she said, kill yourself.
Yeah, I know. That's crazy, dude.
Bro, that show got me so fired up. I had goosebumps. I was pacing around the house. I don't think the daughter understood what the cop was saying. Because the mom was sitting in the chair, the daughter was sitting in the chair in the kitchen. And the mom was holding her hand. And the cop was like, hey, we found out who it was. And like, but didn't say like super, it was your mom, but they kind of did. But she was like, maybe she was in complete shock and she could not believe it.
Right. Well, that's how I would feel. Can you imagine if mom was sending us that shit, dude?
Oh,
for years.
Dude, but yeah, I mean, if hopefully we didn't break it, spoiler too much, but nicotine addiction is on my next list. Ooh. So Mykel turned 35 June 30th, and vaping is gay. If you vape,
it's not that gay.
You might as well suck cock. Like, there's not much different between the two. You suck. It's just, for when I see someone vape, I'm like, okay.
You definitely suck a little bit.
You definitely suck cock.
Yeah, but I don't know. I vaped a lot.
Yeah. And Mykel turned 35, and I'm like, I want you. It's not good for you. It can't be good for you. Just hitting that all day, even if it's like, oh, I don't do it all day. I just do it 27 times.
No, I do it all day, dude, all day.
People do it all day. It's like, it cannot be good for you. I want the people around me, especially my family, I want them to be healthy. I want them to feel good. And so I said, Mykel, I'll give you $1,000 a month for 5 months if you quit vaping. I fucked up and said quit vaping. I didn't say quit nicotine. So this motherfucker started shoving nicotine pouches in his fucking foreskin and his butthole and everywhere you can fucking put one to get a little buzz. But no, realistically, you did a great...
And cigars.
Cigars and nicotine pouches were abused heavily in the first, 2 months?
No, but it helped me a lot because those first... Important. Okay, so the backstory, I'd been trying to quit. And I had quit vaping here and there for a month, and then I would fuck up, and then I'd quit. And then I want... How it went was, then Sean made that, and I agreed that would be a good idea. Like, that'd be down. Obviously, why would you not? Mm-hmm. So I quit vaping, and then I remember it was the 4th of July. I was like, dude, I don't have a beer, I have a cigar. He's like, that's all right. And so I was like, all right, there's my loophole. Yep. But in the long run, I was able to quit. I don't think I could have just quit vaping cold turkey because it was really, really fucking hard. Like, depression. For the first 2 weeks, I could barely get up to go to the gym because I was just like, I'm so used to hitting that vape first thing in the morning.
Literally wake up first thing.
Fucking even at 2 in the morning. Like, but the thing that sucked too is like I'd wake up at 4, hit that vape, and I was like, fuck it, I'm up for the day. And I would feel great until I went to the gym, and then I could feel it. But if I wouldn't have had those 2 months, because then we were at Daniel's wedding. Oh yeah, Daniel's wedding, and I was like, all right, let's do it for no nicotine at all. Let's do it right now.
Yep.
Shook on it, and it's been 15 days now of depression. Fighting to go to the gym. The depression's just been here and there, sometimes they're terrible, like fucking terrible.
And you think that's just because I wonder what the nicotine does to your brain, stimulates something, and then you don't have that stimulation in your brain.
It's the dopamine hit. It's just like, that's what I was even comparing it to, like quitting meth. The first when I was quitting meth, those days would be so depressing, and I've had probably 2 or 3 days where I just did not want to fucking... Not saying I would ever go off myself, but I felt like, why the fuck am I even here? And then I was like, dude, it's nicotine. It's literally the fact that I can't have my vape. I'm feeling like that. Like it's so crazy how powerful it is.
Yeah, and some people are probably like, wait, did he just say quitting meth? Because most people listening to this right now probably don't really know your backstory and stuff. So just give them a quick little brief.
Meth addict for about 13 years.
When did you start?
17, 18.
17, 18. Started hitting the old meth, and then
meth pipe.
Did that for how long?
About 13 years, so I was 32.
13 years. And finally, I remember, because I moved to Phoenix. I moved to Arizona when I was 18. Mykel was probably 23, 24 at the time. Completely disassociated with having an older brother. 100% came to in my mind, because Dad would call me, oh, Mykel's got hit over the head with a fucking gun. He's wrapped up with some bad people. Mykel's in jail. Mykel's walking from fucking Helena to Butte. Mykel's fucking
from Kalispell to Helena.
just doing this. So I was like, for me, I'm like, I'm gonna try to kind of disassociate with you. So when I do get the call, hey, Mykel's dead, that I wouldn't have to try to deal with those emotions again. And like completely was like, all right, Mykel's fucking lost. Daniel, Michaela, we all just kind of like, all right, Mykel's a piece of shit. We like I tried.
Had a good time though. I had fun.
He had a good time.
I had a damn
I
good
tried
time.
helping. I was like, hey, read this book. Like I tried my little things. And nothing really worked. But
no.
And then somehow, some way, you got to Arizona, got sober. Obviously, having Isaiah, you have a son. That pretty much was what did it at the end of the day. Ultimately, right?
Yeah, I probably would have never quit, except for I was like, fuck, dude. I'm already, I don't see. I mean, Ari, I was in her life a lot, and I was like, I can't fail. Like, I just can't look at Zay every day. And so 3 days before his birthday.
3 days before his birthday. But, dude, oh, my God. I can't imagine getting off, like, just... yeah. I mean, I've never done meth. So I can't do that. But
I would say nicotine's honestly harder because I can go to a fucking vape shop right now if I want.
Just so easy.
And I could go... You could say there's people doing meth at every gas station, but that's way different. Like, I'm not going to go up to some weird-ass motherfucker, like... Going like that, like, hey, bro.
How can I get a little bit?
Yeah, and he'd be like, you look like you haven't done drugs forever. But he'd probably give me some, but it's just like, then that cycle would be so difficult to maintain as to go into a vape shop. I can go get a vape. Because my attitude is like, I would want to go right back. If I started doing meth, I would go full on.
100%.
So I feel like nicotine overall is taking a lot more mental power.
Damn.
Like when I get super frustrated or super irritable or like super depressed, that's probably the hardest. When I get depressed, and I know my out is to go hit a vape, I have to remember that every time I've relapsed on a vape, I get the second I hit it, it's fine for a second, but then I'm so mad at myself for fucking up. So it's like, I don't know.
Dude, we need to invent a fucking vape that doesn't have any nicotine, and there's zero negative side effects. But just like, I feel like a lot of people are just addicted to the... obviously the nicotine is doing something. It's a powerful drug.
Right.
It's more addicting in right now than meth in a sense. But just having like something, like maybe like some spearmint. Nah,
they have all that shit. Even like a nicotine-free vape does not do this shit. It doesn't. Yeah, like, because I tried that, and I'd hit it. It tastes different. It's like, are you smoking a cigarette that's not tobacco? It just doesn't. It doesn't burn the same.
And you've never liked marijuana.
I can't smoke marijuana.
You get just super paranoid.
Everybody who's ever watched me smoke weed is like
paranoid.
Paranoid. I get stupid. I get like I can't function.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like.
Yeah, no, I've been liking. I pretty much I've smoked a few times this year, but I'll hit my vaporizer. I've hit it a couple times this year, but I haven't really been a huge marijuana guy recently either. I kind of feel like it started making me feel a different way than what it did when I first started smoking. Like I'd just super chill out. Now I feel like I kind of get heady, and I don't know if it's because I have kids now, and it's like I just think like, oh, what could happen? What could happen? What could happen?
That makes sense.
And but sometimes like I'll still hit my vape and then go walk around outside and watch the owls, and like it's like I still can enjoy marijuana sometimes, but not nearly as much as I used to. Yeah. But the nicotine thing. So June, July, August. We're in the third month of it.
We're in the third month of no vape. I'm only on day 15. No zero nicotine.
Okay, that's true. Yeah, third month of no vape. 2 weeks no nicotine.
Yeah.
And how important? I mean, not everyone's obviously going to have a $1,000 incentive per month to do it. Right. And do you think, I'm trying to think, how could somebody watching this that's really battling that addiction, like they're not going to have the opportunity to do $1,000, but it's hard for you to say, oh, it's worth it right now because you're fucking going through it and you're like, oh, is it like? I mean, I guess we'll continue to talk about this.
You have to really go on. You have to want it because at the beginning of it, like I put that. Because remember, you were going to we were going to do the World Series of Poker thing.
Yep, that's
and
right.
So then you're like, instead of that, I'll do $1,000 a month. And then I wanted to quit bad enough. So then I was like,
true. Instead
of doing it just like that, if I vape, I don't get that.
I like that.
Because you have, like, if I didn't have that mindset, if I wasn't ready to quit, I wouldn't have gave a fuck about the $1,000.
But how do you get to a point where you're ready to quit? Because people are vaping nicotine right now, and there's like,
I don't know. You can't. I tried. Like you have to really want to.
You have to get there.
But that $1,000 a month has definitely held me when I really wanted to. When I feel like I would have caved.
Yeah.
If I didn't have that in the back, so it's like. But if I didn't want to quit, I wouldn't have. So it was a mix of wanting to quit, and then that definitely saved me, especially early on. I feel like now, I'm mentally strong enough. Like yesterday, I had a situation that was super stressful that I normally would have. I don't know how I didn't cave and get a vape, but I took a little walk, and
that's a great alternative. Go on a walk.
Yeah, and it's helped.
Fuck yeah. I offered Schmitty $10,000 once to quit smoking weed for 6 months, and he had a meltdown. It was the end of the fucking world. Sorry, Schmidt, I know you're going to listen to this, and you're like, don't bring me up on a pod.
See, but I feel like if you would have offered me that when I wasn't ready to quit vaping, I would have said no, too. I would have been like, nah.
True.
Because it's like that 6 months, you can't really picture the cash in your hand at that point, so it's hard. Like, that vape in your hand will outweigh 10 grand anytime when I was in the middle of it.
That's crazy. What about ivermectin? Isn't that a...
Dude, I got some funny stories about ivermectin.
Let's hear it.
You want to hear it? It's a tweaking story.
Let's hear it.
When I was geeking bad, I swore I had parasites, dude. Because my highs went through like a really successful, like running a business high, and then a homeless shit crazy high. Like I was very highly functioning at one point, and I was also very not highly functioning. And I went to the hospital like 3 times. To the ER because I swore I had fucking parasites, dude. And I swear, and I still, like, my memory of it would still, like, obviously I didn't, but my memory of how real it was now, I'd be like, dude, I had to.
That's crazy.
And so the doctor...
Is that why people get scabs?
Yeah, but mine was like, I'd put hand sanitizer on, and I swore, like, hairs would grow. It was... Oh. I can't explain it, bro. It was weird.
Hit it.
But then I would stay up too long, like... And it's part of... I feel like it's actually part of, like, the dark side, like the evil side, because there's shit when you stay up for a minute, like you get into realms that are but there's things that feel so real.
It's torture.
Yeah, it is. It's like hell, dude. Yeah. It really is, and I believe that it's definitely demonized. Like when you stay up like that, you get into a realm of evil. But either way, so the doctor finally fucking prescribed me ivermectin. He's just like, I'm so sick of seeing you, and I was denying that I was high on meth.
So ivermectin can be a pill. It's a pill.
Ivermectin can be to get rid of parasites. Yeah, you can have it as a pill. I believe you can have it as a pill. That's what
ivermectin. Well, isn't that how you can get off drugs, or is that something else?
No, I've never heard of ivermectin for that. Like Vivitrol? Are you talking about Vivitrol shot or
no, it wasn't ketamine. It was something else.
Ivermectin is definitely like people are saying it's a cure for COVID too.
No, I fucked up. I had the wrong word.
Oh, I got a good ivermectin story at least.
Escape here.
Go. No, I did. I had that. That was my doctor.
Damn, so that's good. What word am I thinking?
Are you thinking Suboxone, methadone?
It's that thing that I was telling you that you can go to Mexico and do a whole retreat thing.
Where they fucking lock you up?
No.
Ketamine. Yeah, you're talking about ketamine therapy.
Was it just ketamine?
Ketamine is definitely a thing to get off.
Ketamine. They do a lot of ketamine for depression.
Well, ketamine.
But there's more. There's ketamine. There's
You're talking about ayahuasca,
No.
right? You said it's a psychedelic or no?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it's part of it's they mix it with the ketamine. I don't know what you're talking about now. No, yeah.
Charlie fucking got murdered. That's crazy.
I'm not smiling about that.
No, where were you when you heard? Would you remember? Like,
oh yeah, dude, it's like it's almost like people asking about 9/11. I was literally at my job. Well, the nurse I was working with, John, he's like, "Do you see what happened to Charlie?" And I didn't even know who the guy. I know. I seen videos of him, but I didn't know his name or anything.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh, that's so fucking gross."
He just showed you the video.
So much, yeah, dude. Well, I'm okay to watch shit like that, but I was not expecting that. And like the way he froze up was really tough. And then my first thought was because he said he had 2 kids, and then I just, when you're a dad, you go into, damn, like
2 young girls. Imagine, oh my god, I was downstairs lifting with Brandon. I was working out. My buddy Art. He's like, "Hey, did you hear about the guy that got shot?" I'm like, "No." He's like, "It was that Charlie Kirk," and in my mind, because I'd seen his videos pop up on YouTube randomly, like guy debates trans and like I'd associated him with watching random videos on YouTube. I didn't realize how influential and how powerful he was.
I didn't either.
I didn't know how big his platform was. I knew he had like good numbers on YouTube and stuff, but dude, and he's like, "You want to see it?" I said no for all day, all night, or from when it happened, 3, 4, 5 p.m. till, and then Tim Mariah came over for dinner. He's like, "You just gotta watch it. You have to." I'm like, "Nah."
Right at dinner time, perfect time.
It was. I was like, "Nah, I can't. I don't watch it." He's like, you literally just have to." I was like, "Fine, well, show me." So I just saw it in slow motion. He showed me in the slow motion, and I was like, it just sent chills. It's like,
yeah, the way he locked up is what got me the most, because I was just like,
dude, the blood just squirting.
Yeah, that was a lot.
And then Danny and I are sitting there. I'm like, imagine you having to walk inside and tell Elena, "Hey, Daddy's not coming home."
Yeah, that's what got me. I thought about that was
my god, those poor girls and that poor wife, and it's just
And then now it's like everybody's seen it live like that. You have to relive that.
It's like you just want to beat the fuck out of that kid.
Do you think it was that kid? Do you think because there's so much shit that could, so much stuff like there's no. I went to try and look up a Facebook profile. There's nothing with it. It's like how can you not have any of that? And it's just, and I don't want to even be a conspiracy theorist, but at the same time, it's just like
a lot of conspiracies are fucking real.
Everyone's talking about that.
Yeah.
That's a very big topic.
I was telling G before I heard about that. I'm like, dude, imagine, like whatever side did it, whatever people wanted it done, had it all planned and made up a fake person, made up a fake.
Because they could do that easy, like easy. Do you know how many fake profiles I had? You know what I mean? You can make it, I had a lot.
It's like, oh my god! And then now this like. It's like, has the kid been on not interviewed, but like, has there been anything released about him actually talking about it?
Right, and then with AI too, like they could make any of those photos like however they fucking wanted to. Not even that, but I mean like the ones where they have all the like the background, or they have all these different photos with him. Now he has him with his nails painted. Now he has a boyfriend. Now he has like.
Well, he wasn't gay, was he?
Yeah, I guess he was dating a trans. Well, I don't know if the trans was guy or girl, but supposedly now he had a trans. I don't like that stuff. Is just to me. There's no point watching it because you
don't know what to believe.
And they literally control whatever they want to put out on that. I mean, they can
all the news outlets, ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Yeah, right.
It's like
exact same thing. Yeah.
It's so, but there's video of him on the roof before it happened. Like people were like, hey, there's same with Trump.
Yeah,
dude, that Trump thing shot a fucking in the ear. That could have been Trump.
Right, but have you seen Trump's ears since? Like nothing ever really happened to it, right? I saw pictures on. The ears just looks exactly the same.
Well, I guess it was such a skin, like it wouldn't really.
Oh, really? I guess I didn't. Really
I don't. Let me call him later and talk about it. But dude, yeah, that's horrific. It's like, God, where's this fucking world coming to?
Yeah.
Speaking of that, Mateo, I have a 4-month-old little dude.
Cuter and shit.
Cutest little dude. He's such a good baby. He's getting so fat. I'm so grateful and thankful that Danny breastfeeds the babies. Like, how important breast milk is. Like, we weren't breastfed, and I feel like I have a sensitive stomach, and I feel like that's such an important thing when you're baby, and you know those first few months, even years, is getting that breast milk.
Yeah.
So I'm so grateful that how good of a mom Danny is and taking care of the babies and just all around a great fucking mom. And because I've always wanted kids, I've always wanted to have a family, and like to be able to, I'm living it right now. Like I have 2 kids. Like I was pushing Mateo in the little fucking swing outside with Elena. It was just like it was nice out in the morning. I was like, God, I feel like I made it, and not even in like a career way or anything, just like a life. Like I'm like, life.
You definitely did.
It feels so good to just have that relief of like, okay, I can provide for my family without having to be like super stressed out. I feel like that's just a goal in life for anybody.
Yeah.
Like it just feels good. So shout out my baby mama and my kids and shit. Young Bucks upcoming fights. We got a bunch of guys upcoming fighting. Mykel's got his first MMA fight. No, I'm just kidding. You always keep saying you want to.
I haven't for a long time. I did want to.
Yeah. You don't keep saying. You did say it for a while. I'm like, dude, you were doing jiu-jitsu. You fucked your rib up.
Fuck that. But that rib's still fucked. And the thing is, it wasn't even for me losing. I had the guy, and I rolled weird. And I'm like, fuck, man. Can you imagine if I was getting my ass kicked, I'd break something. I play soccer, hit the gym too much. I have no potential to do anything like big with jiu-jitsu at this point in my life. So to me, it's like the cons don't outweigh the pros.
Yeah.
I could beat anybody in the world up one-handed because I'm so tough. I don't need jiu-jitsu.
I know. It sucks, too, because you get in there and, like, when you first start rolling jiu-jitsu and you don't know a ton, it's like you do tend to go really hard, and it's like everyone does it. Not everyone. Most people, especially when you're, you are physically strong, and it's like you want to compete, you don't want to lose, you don't really know what the fuck you're doing, but you just, stay on top. It's like you get injured, and then it's like basically scarred you. It's like, all right, fuck jiu-jitsu. But God, it would have been sick having you fucking walk out for a fight. That would have been cool.
I know, and that's still something that actually, when I really think about it, I'd just have to commit to it so hard. And I'm committed to the gym. I know I could. That was one thing I did love about jiu-jitsu is that sweat and that workout was
the high. It's a great high after.
Dude, and you can go against people bigger than you, smaller than you. Get my ass kicked by someone smaller than me, throw around someone 40 pounds heavier than me, and then go against someone 30 pounds smaller and get my ass kicked. That's wild. It's
such a cool sport. We just had Nicky Ryan, Gordon Ryan, best jiu-jitsu guy of all time. And then Nicky Ryan's his younger brother, who's also a fucking stud beast. You met him. He was the kid in the warehouse. But he came and rolled, and he was a little hefty right now. He just got surgery like 7-8 months ago. He said it was like 185. But dude, when I'm sitting up my guard, probably not a ton of jiu-jitsu people here, but he just shut down your guard so good, past your guard, takes you back, just it's at such a high level. It's always fun rolling with guys like that. Shows you just the skill set and the levels of jiu-jitsu, but yeah, jiu-jitsu's a fucking sweet sport. Elena's been doing it. She got her second stripe. Isaiah was doing it for a while. He's kind of off and on.
It's hard because now he has soccer Mondays.
Yeah, that's tough.
And then it's so tough to be as consistent as you need to be.
Yeah, but Elena's been doing it. She's loving it. Sometimes I gotta force her to go, but that's one thing. Like, I don't think you should make your kids do too much stuff, like force them to do too much stuff. But jiu-jitsu is not really an option. Like, she's going to do jiu-jitsu no matter what. And so is Mateo. And I'm excited to watch her little career play out. But yeah, the Young Bucks coming up. We got a bunch of guys fighting September 27th in Vegas. We got Joe Corrigan. We got JoJo. And we got David Clay. We got 3. I think it should be like all their last amateur fights or something. Like they're getting towards the point where you turn pro. And then we have a bunch of guys fighting on the rough card in November. We have 5 guys. We got 2 Alex. Both Alexes are fighting their pro fights. So the gym is popping right now. Red Hawk Academy. Tommy's fight. Still don't know how the fuck Tommy got out of the guillotine.
I was blown away by that shit. But a quick side question: How do you get? What's the turning point from amateur to pro? Like, who decides that? Who determines that? Do you determine when you're gonna fight pro?
It's the fighting weird. It's like, realistically, you could have some fucking turd from Montana who's fought one amateur fight and have some fucking promoter say, hey, you want to fight pro? Give you $100. You can fight this guy who's, Oh, okay. So it's like, there's really not.
No, it's just determined basically off.
At the gym, it's like, okay, is Tim think you're ready? Do you think you're ready? Do you want to go pro? Like, some people don't have much, it's hard getting amateur fights. Like, sometimes you get an amateur fight, they pull out. You don't have another card for 3 more months. Right. Now some people just need to try to go pro, start making it happen now. And so it differs from everybody, but there is a certain skill set and level. Like, okay, you need to be at least here.
Right.
And whatever that is kind of what coaches see in sparring. So we got a very young gym, but a fucking hungry gym. Like, a lot of people that are in here just are hungry, want to be great. And I like coming in the gym and seeing the young bucks in here. Right. Like, it's inspiring, motivating for me, and it's such a cool gym we have here. But we're also opening a pickleball gym, pickle dojo.
Never played pickleball in my life.
Dude, it's addicting.
Is it?
It's fun. We're opening up the pickle dojo. Literally, the building, the wall next to the gym is going to be the pickle dojo. Tim and I are opening that up hopefully within the next few weeks. It's going to be 4 courts. It's going to be like a 70s themed kind of fucking.
That's fire. I like that. Yeah. The sweatsuits, the high spicy colors,
the fucking headbands. Nice. We want to really get the older generation to come in and have like 70s tournaments and just like you got to wear the short shorts and you got to dress
dick
up.
Dick hanging out,
dick swinging, fucking
balls out,
balls just hairy.
Fire, dude. Yep.
So that's kind of the vibe we're going for, is like a nude.
You gotta have good insurance because you're gonna have some hips blown out.
Yeah, well, we're paying a lot of money extra for the nicer courts because there's like the generic, basic concrete courts. Yeah. And then there's like this padded courts that you can pay for and get extra. Nice. And
you guys got a lot of 55 and older spots around here.
This where we're at is 55.
That's what I'm
older.
saying. Yeah, all down.
That's why we kind of decided to do that. So we're excited about that. It should be fun. Nice. Recently, Tim brought the Xbox and set it up in the old office where we're at right now, and there has been some Madden games played. Tim is currently 0-7. Yep, yeah, nice. He's 0-7, but he'll still talk shit.
Got to, dude, at that point.
Me and Schmitty played our first game, and I lost 7-0. He was the Lions, I was the Bills, and he got fucking lucky. We played again. He's the Bills, I was the Lions. I made him quit in the third quarter. He left, came back, made him quit again 2 plays later, and he's still talking shit.
Why did he quit the second 2 plays later? What did you do on the second play?
No, my buddy JJ was up here the first time, and I go, JJ, do you smell that? I think that's an interception.
Boom.
Interception. I go down, score a touchdown, kick off. 2 plays later, I go, JJ, you smell that? I think it's an interception. So he quit both times. And he'll still talk shit and say that, yeah, well, I beat you. I'm like, you did beat me. I have to agree with that. You did beat me, but I made you quit twice.
Yeah.
So me and Schmidt needed a third game. I told him, I'm like, dude, you need to go get a win. I made you quit. It's different than beating you 7-0. I made you quit. You need to go get a win against Tim. He's 0-7. Go get yourself a win.
Yeah, get some confidence back.
He said he's retiring until he plays me in the trilogy match. So
yeah.
We'll see. We'll see about that. But, dude, speaking of Madden, do you have vivid memories about 2, 3 a.m. doing a fantasy draft?
Yeah.
And you'll be like, I'm going to go take a shit, or I'm going to go hot tub. And
you pick the team.
You pick the team.
Make sure you give me Brian Dawkins, though, for
give
my
me
spot,
Brian
because I was always safe.
First round, so I'm fucking picking first round pick, Brian Dawkins.
No, Brian Dawkins, who's the other one who got killed? Sean Taylor? He played for the Redskins. Was that him?
Yeah.
Because that's who I always wanted. It was Dawkins and then Taylor. And I was like, I don't give a shit. You pick your position.
Yep.
Yeah, I remember all about
that. Dude, holy shit, that was fun. You used to, I'm looking back on it, I don't think I was actually very good at it, but you made me feel like I was the best at it because you didn't want to.
Yeah, then that's how
dude,
you do
you picked the teams? Holy shit, dude, you're a fucking genius. So 2 a.m., 3 a.m., dude, we would play Madden all night, 3, 4, 5 a.m.
And then Sundays were watch football, play Madden.
Sundays were watch
and
football,
if I threw a pick,
Madden.
we restarted that whole fucking game. I don't care if there's 1 second left in the fourth quarter. We were up 58-0.
Yep.
I throw a pick. Nope, I'm not having that on my record.
For the stats, yeah. we loved sacks. No, did we love sacks?
Picks, yep,
sacks, picks, forced fumbles, fumble recoveries. That we were just going for stats. Super Bowl wins, Super Bowl champions, undefeated.
Yeah.
God, that was fun. Bitch about having to go to church. If mom and dad, every once in a while we'd go through a phase where like, no, we're going to church.
I don't remember those days when we were like down to go and didn't.
I think you were a little bit older. It was me and Daniel probably.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, it was like random though. It was like I don't know. It was like a random time, but dude, we used to be obsessed with the NFL. NFL Total Access channel 212 in the summer.
212 always.
Didn't matter if it was football season or not. I was glued to the TV, seeing who's going where, who's injured, who's fucking who. Yeah. But my team was the Broncos. I was obsessed with the Broncos. Clinton Portis,
Champ Bailey,
Jake
Remember,
Plummer,
you always
John
would say
Lynch.
you're Champ Bailey too when we play outside.
I'm Champ Bailey, dude. That was I had a fat head of Champ Bailey.
Yeah.
Jason Elam. I'm like, he has the record for the field goal.
You're on his nuts, dude.
I was a huge Bronco guy. Would get pissed off if they lost. But I never would get as mad as Daniel and Dad if the Cowboys lost.
And then I always loved Packers, but I never really gave a fuck that much. Like I would be like, that sucks. But I never got mad about it.
Yeah, Daniel and Dad would get mad. I think they still fucking
They do. Oh yeah, they do. No, definitely. Daniel and Dad are different with that, and it's funny. But that's Cowboys fans.
It's funny. Daniel's living in Texas. I never really thought about that.
Nah, me neither.
He's living in Texas. He loves the Dallas. But him and Alana's wedding, dude. We didn't talk about that. Him and Alana's wedding. We have a little video probably coming out one of these days about it. Capture a little bit of it. But Daniel and Alana's wedding, dude. I was kind of like weddings are a little bit gay. Not really big wedding guy. And completely changed my perspective on it.
It was fire.
It was 10 out of 10.
They did. It was. You couldn't be any more perfect with how everything went. It was raining all day the first morning. Then it stopped. Perfect timing for the wedding. It wasn't too hot. Daniel and Lana looked awesome. It couldn't have got better than that.
Daniel's group of friends and their parents came, and Alana's friends came, and it was just. Like, I've been to some weddings. I'm like, these motherfuckers shouldn't be getting married. Yeah. Like, let's be real. These guys shouldn't be getting married. I don't fucking. I don't know. But Daniel and Alana, and then they read their little things. Yeah, I was tearing up. Yeah. I was like, those guys.
They're perfect.
They're perfect for each other.
They really are.
And it was. The daddy-daughter dance, watching Alana dance with her daughter, and like the song.
I think I fell asleep at that point.
You had a couple Trulies. You did have how many? 10?
Through the whole day? Do we want to talk about it? 15 probably?
15.
But that was from 3 in the afternoon.
It was a long day.
And I don't drink like that ever.
Yeah.
I never do. So I let cut loose a little bit, and it was fun, yeah. But I made sure I go to sleep. I went to sleep at 10.
Yeah, the daddy-daughter dance really got me. And just picturing Elena, I was like, and then I text Daniel.
Oh, yeah.
I said, if Elena ever has to get married, I hope she fucking marries someone like you.
Yeah,
and
that's true.
And just thinking about, I'm like, Daniel's such a good, I always
try not to cry.
Yeah. No, I mean, I remember when I was going through my little party phase. It was the weekend. I got the boys with me. I'm like, let's go to the club. Daniel's like, nah, I'm good. Yeah. I'm like, you're such a fucking pussy. But now looking back, I'm just like, man, I wish I was more like that.
Yeah.
I wish I didn't want to go.
Yeah.
And now I'm like, and Daniel.
But you went through that phase, and that's where you're at now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
I've been through phases. I went through a phase, and I came back, and I was on this side of it, to where I'm like, I don't want to party.
Yeah.
And then I went back into that phase. I'm like, really hoping I'm done with that shit. I feel like I'm.
Well, now you got 2 kids. I mean, you got at 30. You got.
I mean, it's like Saturday night.
You can go every now and every now and then.
That's the thing with me. I can't. Like, I go one weekend, it's like, oh.
Yeah, but that'll go away because that's how I used to be. I used to be bad like that.
And I have zero desire to party right now. I haven't been drinking. I haven't gotten drunk this year. I think I've had a couple sips, but I haven't drank like a full beer or full shot or anything.
Yeah. What did you drink, like a half shot or?
Oh, I haven't taken a shot, I guess.
Okay,
I
that's
should have
better.
said.
Yeah, full shot sound kind of gay.
That was sorry. I'm just not a big
Sorry.
drinker. But yeah, their wedding, 10 out of 10. Gio, Trevor, Will, fucking Riley, the dance party. I always like that was fun.
Dude, with this, you and that old lady, dude, and then Will with this.
Us and that old lady.
All right. Yeah.
Is there a video of that?
I was trying to.
I was shaking my fat ass in between this grandma's.
You were clapping the cheeks. Dude.
I was clapping my cheeks in front of this grandma, like,
and she was like,
and she was.
You blew the dust, dude. You blew the dust for sure.
But Dad was saying the day before, like she was having to get walked to like with the seats, and like she was like couldn't move. And then on the dance floor, we had her wiggling,
and jiggling,
and jiggling. So wouldn't be surprised in 8 months I get a text. You had another one. Speaking of another one, Danny's pregnant. No, I'm joking. But she did. I'm surprised. When I first met Danny, she didn't want kids. She has 6 younger brothers.
Yeah.
And her and Liz, her older sister, kind of raised them. Like lunch. Here's breakfast. Here's lunch. Here's dinner. Here's school. Take you to school. Do all that. Like she raised them. She did not want kids at all. As we got older, she said, yeah, maybe someday. Atlanta was somewhat of an accident, somewhat of like, well, we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
But now, like, Mateo's 4 months, almost 4 months. And, wow, September 14th, it's been a year since I fought Merab the first time.
I know, when you said it was a Noche shit yesterday, I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I just saw that September 14th, so I'm depressed. Yeah, Danny, I mean, I'm surprised. She's like, God, I could see myself even more.
She said she could?
Yeah. I was like, hell yeah.
Well, and like you were saying, too, financially, you're able to not have to worry about shit like that.
That's
like,
huge. Mom said
that is huge.
Mom and Dad had 4 of us. Mom's like, if Dad had your money, like I probably would have had way more kids. Like, I'm down to have a little fucking tribe, especially we just built my house is almost built or almost finished. Should be done in a couple months, and that thing's fucking 8,000 square feet. So we got some space to have some more kids, plus the other house right next to it. Shit, I could have like 12. I might.
I thought I was down to have a couple more, but now.
Everything has to be like just going. I feel like when you're having kids, like let's make sure everything's just fucking.
Life's the best it's ever been for me right now, but I still got a lot of room to grow. Not a lot of time for more kids, which I'm cool with if I don't have no more. But
yeah, I know. I feel like I got a lot of fucking time to grow to, or a lot of room to grow too. Just with not just my career, but just everything. Just being more present, more at peace with just life and starting. I've been starting my days slower, and I like that. Just going outside with Mateo. Mateo loves being outside. Elena did too. Something about it's like a frequency you have being inside the walls with the EMF and just like I don't know. I feel like the babies feel it more because sometimes you'll like cry and it's like I take him outside and he just watches the trees, listens to the birds. Like
when you can't get a better spot where you're at to be outside, dude. Like even when it's 140 degrees out, you go out back under those trees and you're all right.
Yeah. So, but it's I'm trying to start my morning slower. I feel like it sets your day up for so much better. And I don't wake up with an alarm. So some days, like I'll leave. We train at 10:30. I start warming up at 10. I get to the gym around 9:20. Come upstairs, watch some YouTube, some fights, something stretch, roll out, get ready for my warm up. So I'll but sometimes I wake up at like 8:45 and I'm like kind of rushed. And I don't love it, but I don't like waking up to an alarm. I like waking up just whenever. But for the most part, I wake up like 7:30, and like it's like a slow morning. It's nice. Yeah. But poker tournament, what do you think?
Let's rip it.
Last week I took 7th, final tabled. Was incredible. Made $200.
That's fat.
Thank you, brother. But this week I'm going for the fucking golden goose. I'm going for first place.
I know, but I'm gonna be there, so it probably won't happen. Dude.
Honestly, yeah. Well, we'll
see. I might rip it.
You'll take a bad beat and shove queen 3 the next fucking hand. Oh my god. Yeah. Speaking of that wedding, we watched Darren Till versus Luke Rockhold. And Luke Rockhold got knocked out bad, like really bad. That sucks for him. But what a win for Darren Till. Darren Till has got a good fucking left hand, super confident, and he just found Luke's chin. He found that sweet little chin of Luke's and put him to sleepy doopy. And supposedly Andrew Tate is now signed with Misfits Boxing. If I was telling Andrew, hey, if his options were Darren Till or Donald Cerrone, I mean, I would probably say those are both tough fights, but you'd probably pick Donald in that situation. Like Darren Till, he's always been known as a boxer. No,
is it just boxing?
Boxing.
Oh, okay.
Like Donald Cerrone's been like really good kickboxer, just really good martial artist all around. Darren Till is kind of always like a boxer. He's been boxing. Yeah, I don't think Donald would knock Luke out like that. So if he had a pick between the two, I'd pick Donald. If he's obviously trying to fucking go out there and get the job done. But dude, Misfits Boxing, that's fun. Like I enjoy when they have these random. What a name for it, Misfits Boxing. I like it. I enjoy when they have these random fights. Dude, Jake Paul's fighting Gervonta Davis, and that's real. And that's real.
That is real.
I didn't believe it was real. Was it you that showed me? Someone showed me it, and I'm like, it's not real.
I saw the reasoning behind it. That did make sense. He said he could go out and fight some other dude for $5 to $7 million and have a chance at 50-50 chance at losing, or he can go get guaranteed $30 million against Jake Paul, and it doesn't really fucking matter if he wins or loses.
Oh, Gervonta's reasoning.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know how accurate that is.
I mean, when it comes skill for skill, Gervonta's been boxing his entire life. He's pound for pound one of the best guys in the world. Jake has been grinding the last 5-6 years. He's a very high level boxer at this point. But skill for skill, Gervonta is just, he's more skilled, but he's so much smaller.
Yeah, I saw Jake. What's that size difference?
Dude, Jake's 200 plus. Gervonta's probably 155.
Fuck.
But Jake, what was I gonna say? Fuck.
You said he's been boxing his whole life. Gervonta's been boxing his whole life.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Jake said it's David. Like I'm gonna go out there and beat David, and then next fight I'll go out there and beat Goliath. Like he's gonna fight little Gervonta, and then he's gonna go fight a bigger guy. I'm there for it. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna make a fight reaction video. We're almost at 1 million subscribers on YouTube. Make 12K away. Like and subscribe. Subscribing's free, man. Just subscribe, and you'll never miss an episode of the Bro O'Malley Show or the next vlog we're dropping. We're gonna be doing more. With the Young Bucks coming up, we're going to be trying to create a little bit more of a series of the fight, the Young Bucks coming up, telling more about their story and showing their fights. And it'll be fun for you guys to get to know these guys at such a young age, 25, 26 years old, even younger. David's 19, 20. And following their careers come up. So we're going to be doing a little bit more. Yeah, it's our pre-contender series. Pre-contender series. So mature. But yeah, I hope you guys liked this podcast. We're going to continue to do it unless the views absolutely suck. If we get less than 2 views, we'll probably just quit. But like and subscribe. Make sure you guys follow Mykel on OnlyFans, Mykel'sWiener.com.
Yeah. I'm actually the one who got us the Magnum sponsor. So.
Yep. Thank you, Mykel, for the Magnum sponsor.
No problem. They reached out to me.
Yep, shout out to Mykel. We're about to go rip this poker tournament at the old casino. Yep. Wish us luck. Like and subscribe. It's Monday when you're watching this. Have a great fucking day.
Yep.
And let's quit vaping. Quit nicotine.
Yep.